Good afternoon, everybody. What a beautiful day. Happy New Year. Good to see everybody. My name is Julie Morgas Baca, and I'm the Bernalillo County Manager. And I'm so proud to stand before you today in our beautiful chambers. I don't know how many times I can say new, but it's our chambers. We've been here about a year and a half, and I want to welcome all of you to Alvarado Square. We're so proud of it, and we're happy that you all will be a part of this swearing in today. So. Today is, so first of all, I want to welcome 2023, the year of the rabbit, in case anybody cares or wants to know. And then also, my understanding is the official color of 2023 is Viva Magenta. So now we're straight on that. And I'm sure everybody's going to keep their New Year's resolutions. So I know I won't, so I don't have any. So let's begin today, as we always do, by honoring our country. We began the presentation of colors by the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Department Honor Guard, the singing of our national anthem by Jess Stafford with the county's General Services Division. And then, of course, we have our Madam Clerk, Linda Stover, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning. Would you join me in? Is it on? Will you join me in the pledge, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Forward.
And now we're going to have the invocation by Stephen Seiss. He's a deacon at Queen of Heaven Catholic Church, and he's also an employee of the County Assessor's Office.
Good afternoon. Now, before the invocation, I first want to say thank you. Thank you to those who will be sworn in today. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for saying yes to a life of service, to represent those in our beloved community. You're called to serve. It's a vocation from God, and it's special, unique, and fulfilling, but also challenging and full of hard work. And yet you said yes. So thank you. And to the family and loved ones of those being sworn in, thank you also, because you also have said yes. You're sharing yes. You said yes to sharing your loved ones with your community. Yes to something much bigger. Your selflessness does not go unnoticed. So again, thank you. Now I invite all who wish to bow your head in prayer. Almighty and eternal God, the source of all good and the source of all blessings, we thank you for this day and all the blessings that you have poured on us who are gathered here on this momentous occasion. We ask you, Lord, for the strength and wisdom to be disciples and good stewards of your love and gifts. And by doing so, we do as you called us. You called us to go and bear fruit. For we each share in this mission as individuals, as a community. Help us to accept that we may never do it perfectly, but give us the fortitude to do it well, and the confidence to recognize that we do not walk alone, but recognize that we walk with the life of the Spirit in us, and with our community around us. We also ask that the many treasures and talents that you have blessed us with be put to their fullest use for your glory. We also ask that you help us to be vigilant, such that in our toil and labor of service, our hearts do not become hardened, our eyes don't become blind, that we don't forget where we came from, nor neglect those that we are called to serve. Help us also, Lord, to recognize that everything worthy requires effort and sacrifice, and that in order to accomplish things we've never accomplished, to become people we've never been, we must make sacrifices we've never made and do things we've never done. May we always be mindful that the thoughts we dwell on become us, and that everything you and I put out into this world is going to come back. For it is written in the book of Luke, do to others as you would have them do to you. May we live determined to find ways to live an inspired life, absorbing the inspiration of others and by becoming an inspiration to those we encounter. May we all have the courage to live a life beyond ourselves and leave our mark on our beloved community. And may our intentions be sincere, our labors selfless, and may our beautiful county be a shining example for all to follow. In God's name, we pray. Amen. And may Almighty God bless you and remain with you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Thank you, Deacon. So you all can sit down now. Thank you. So before we move forward, I'd like to recognize some of the honored guests at hand today, and I want to apologize in case I don't see you. You all are so important, and I want to thank you for your service. I don't want to forget to mention anybody. But so first of all, we have Judge Joshua Sanchez here, Judge Jacqueline Medina, Judge Elaine Lujan, and I see Commissioner Debbie O'Malley's there. Of course, our County Clerk, Linda Stover. And we've got our Deputy County Managers. We've got Shirley Reagan and Elias Archuleta. Sue Gonzales is my assistant. Sue, thank you. And Clay Campbell is my Chief of Staff. Good to see you. And also, I saw Ken Martinez, our County Attorney, former Speaker of the House. All right. I think I saw Senator Pope. Hi. Thanks for being here. And former Senator Dee Dee Feldman. I saw her here too. All right. So thank you all again for being here. So it has been a tradition of Bernalillo County to hold our swearing-in ceremony for the elected leaders and the other notables of county government on the first day of the new year. We continue that tradition today as the oath of office is taken by 2 commissioners, the assessor, 2 deputy assessors, our sheriff, 2 undersheriffs, and a major, and our probate court judge. These individuals have chosen a leadership role to serve the citizens of Bernalillo County. And really quick, this is just one of my favorite quotes here. Former President Woodrow Wilson said, "You are not here merely to make a living. You are here to enable the world to live more amply, with greater vision, with a finer spirit of hope and achievement. You are here to enrich the world. You impoverish yourself if you forget this errand." And that's very true. We should never forget who we serve, nor the mission or the service. And it's all about our community. And I think you all know that. And that's why you stepped up to do this. And I applaud you, and I'm so grateful for you all. It is an honor to welcome two new members of the Bernalillo County Board of Commissioners, Barbara Baca, representing District 1, and Eric Olivas, who is here virtually, representing District 5. Barbara Baca is a native New Mexican who has worked in both the public and private sectors. She began her career with the Albuquerque Open Space Program and concluded her city service as the director of the Albuquerque Parks and Recreation Department. She also serves on the boards of the Middle Rio Grande Conservancy District and the Mid-Region Council of Governments. The Honorable Joshua J. Sanchez of Bernalillo County Metropolitan Court will handle the first honor of administering the oath of office to Commissioner Barbara Baca, who is accompanied by her husband, Joe Chandler, and daughter, Aliana Baca Chandler. Judge.
Good morning, Ms. Baca. Would you please repeat after me? I, Barbara Baca,
I, Barbara Baca,
having been elected to the office of Commissioner, District 1,
having been elected to the office of Commissioner, District 1,
in the county of Bernalillo, state of New Mexico, do solemnly swear
in the county of Bernalillo, state of New Mexico, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the state of New Mexico,
the Constitution and laws of the state of New Mexico,
and faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability, so help me God.
okay, that's a long one, and faithfully and impartially, thank you, discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Judge Sanchez, and thank you all for being here. I'm just overwhelmed with pride, and I'm humbled that the voters decided that I could represent them in District 1 for Bernalillo County Commission. You cannot do this without friends and family, and so I am so indebted. I can't name them all here, but I do have to name a couple. First of all, my dear friend, colleague, and mentor, outgoing Commissioner Debbie O'Malley, I have to give you a thank you for all your help and all of your service. And then I have to acknowledge my husband, Joe Chandler, and Aliana Baca Chandler. My son, our son, is in New York City trying to stay warm in graduate school, so he couldn't be here to this afternoon. But I will also say quickly that I could not have done this without our parents, my mother, Marie, and my father, Pat Baca. They're no longer with us, but they are in our hearts. They raised 8 of us on the west side of Albuquerque, and they raised us with great work ethic, great land ethic, and a great ethic for public service. And that is why I ran. I wanted to continue that legacy. So very quickly, my 4 priorities that I've been talking about these last 2 years probably that we want to continue to work on is improving public safety, and the best way to do that is together between the city and the county, working together better. Secondly, we have to address homelessness, and we need to expand our facilities and programs for mental and behavioral health. Thirdly, we need to create an environment where businesses can thrive and create long, good paying jobs. And finally, again, dear to my heart, is we must protect our natural resources, our land, our water, our sacred places for all of our residents as well as for the generations to come in the future. So thank you so much. Happy New Year. Muchísimas gracias.
I know, I hope I don't fall. I keep thinking. Okay, so congratulations, Commissioner Baca. I'm looking forward to working with you. All right, so next on the screen, we have Eric Olivas. Eric Olivas is a graduate of Sandia High School and the University of New Mexico. He is a licensed journeyman plumber and mechanical contractor and has owned his own landscaping and plumbing business. He's also served on the Northeast Community Policing Council and the Civilian Police Oversight Board. Commissioner Eric Olivas is he's not accompanied by his wife, but I bet you his wife is there somewhere in the background. And he will be sworn in also by the Honorable Joshua J. Sanchez.
We're missing your head, Mr. Olivas. Much better.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Olivas. Would you please repeat after me? I, Eric C. Olivas,
I, Eric C. Olivas,
have been elected to the office of Commissioner, District 5
have been elected to the office of Commissioner, District 5
in the County of Bernalillo, State of New Mexico, do solemnly swear
in the County of Bernalillo, State of New Mexico, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and the laws of the State of New Mexico,
the Constitution and the laws of the State of New Mexico,
and faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office
and faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Olivas.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, Commissioner Olivas, and I'm looking forward to working with you as well. we've already, they both have hit the ground running. I don't know how many meetings we've had, so rest assured your commissioners are hard at work. Okay, so next we have the Bernalillo County Assessor. What's that? Oh, Commissioner, I'm so sorry. Would you like to say a few words? I'm sure you would. Is your wife there by any chance?
She is in the background here.
Okay, never in the background. If you would like for her to join you on the screen, I mean, that's perfectly fine if she's comfortable. I don't want to put her on the spot.
She's not feeling real well today. That's
Okay.
actually why we're not joining everyone in person today. But I want to say that it's absolutely an honor and a privilege to be before you today as the new District 5 Bernalillo County Commissioner. Today, I swore in here on a Bible that's been in my family for 5 generations, belonging to Isabella Eichwald and passed down to me. And this opportunity to serve the people of my community is one of the greatest of my life. I was born and raised in the neighborhood here where I still live, but I've spent my whole life learning about and appreciating the different communities and the beautiful cultures and places and traditions that make Bernalillo County the unique and wonderful place that we all love. From our volcanoes on the West Mesa to the steep granite cliffs of the Sandia Mountains, and of course the Bosque Riverbed that runs between the two. This is our home, and this is the place we call Bernalillo County. Our home is known for this tremendous generosity of spirit and an incredible bounty of nature and culture that surrounds us in every direction we look. I want to make no mistake that the challenges that we face as a community are large and daunting. But when I look around at the other leaders that I've come to know and the other leaders that are taking the oath of office with me today, I find comfort in knowing that we all want what's best for our home. No one in this room can solve these challenges alone, but I truly believe that together with a common bond to, for, and of this community, that we can leave this place better off than we find it today. I'm humbled that the voters of my district have chosen me to represent them, and I pledge to always do what I believe is right and just. And I want to thank my community and most importantly, my family for helping to bring me to this place. No victories achieved in isolation. It's our community and our loving caretakers that build the principles and values in each of us. The opportunity that the community's given me today has come through my family, my education, and the life experiences that I've earned in this community, and that can't be overstated. That's to say that it's my belief that the only way to repay the debt for the opportunities that I have been afforded is to bring opportunity to those lacking it through public service and public policy. So it's further my commitment to fight hardest for those who have the least, to do the most good for the least fortunate among us, and to do so without forgetting the values of hard work and personal choice that make this country the unique and free place that so many people around the world seek out and idolize. And I think our perfectly imperfect union is still better than all of the rest. So I want to remind each of you today that we're not going to solve our problems in a day or in 4 years, but through our sustained efforts and cooperation, we have to resolve to make this time that we've been given in service of our community count. So I want to challenge all of you to lean in a little bit harder when the times get tough, to push through the negativity and the pessimism that will ultimately come, always remembering that our community needs us to stand strong and show leadership in the face of injustice and hate. So I've never felt more proud than saying today that this is my hometown. I truly believe that our best days are ahead of us as this new year begins. And I look forward to the hard work and the service that's ahead of us. And I want to thank everyone for being here today and wish you a beautiful day and a very happy new year.
Thank you, Commissioner Olivas, and I wish you and your wife a speedy recovery. He would have been here today, but he wasn't feeling well. So we miss you, but we're glad you're here, and we see you virtually. All right, so next is the Bernalillo County Assessor, who is charged with keeping track of all properties within the county and then assuring that each parcel is appropriately assessed. Damian Lara was elected assessor in November and is a local attorney. He's also a former U.S. congressional staffer and deputy county assessor. The Honorable Jacqueline Medina of the New Mexico Court of Appeals will now swear in Damian Lara, who is accompanied by his beautiful wife, Iris Calderon.
Would you like to raise your right hand? Please repeat after me. I, Damian R. Lara,
I, Damian R. Lara,
having been elected to the office of assessor
having been elected to the office of assessor
in the county of Bernalillo,
in the county of Bernalillo,
state of New Mexico,
state of New Mexico,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the state of New Mexico,
the Constitution of the state of New Mexico, and the laws of the state of New Mexico,
and faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability, so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Damian Lara, and I am now your Bernalillo County Assessor. Thank you to God Almighty, to my mom, Madre, muchísimas gracias por todo lo que has hecho por nosotros, to my wife, to my family, to my friends that are family, supporters, volunteers, contributors. Thank you so much. As has been said before, no elected official can do this without the support of their friends, family, and the voters. I am most grateful for the trust the voters have bestowed upon us to implement the vision of building a better Bernco. My family and I were welcomed by the people of New Mexico. They gave us an opportunity to work, to put food on the table, and to build a better life. I am honored and humbled for this new opportunity to serve the people of Bernalillo County. I bring with me over 20 years of federal, state, county, and city government experience. And I bring a diverse team within and outside of the assessor's office in Donna, Gonzales, and Karen Montaño, who are my deputy assessors. And the qualified team of public servants currently serving in the assessor's office. Some of them are here today. And we plan to build a better Bernco with safer streets, stronger schools, and a sustainable economy that works for all. We will ensure that everyone is treated fairly and equitably, and that you only pay your fair share, and that everyone, from veterans to senior citizens, ranchers and farmers, all get the exemptions that they deserve. That our small, family, and locally owned businesses get the same tax incentives and treatment that large corporations do. And that homeowners and potential homeowners and renters have access to affordable housing. We will make sure that large commercial properties pay their fair share of critical services for building those stronger schools and ensuring that our public and first responders have the tools that they need to keep our streets safe. Our homeowners and renters can't do this alone. And that is why we will be implementing a county-wide educational and public outreach system. We will increase transparency, access, and collaboration on the way that we do our property tax assessments, all while reducing paper, plastic, and even gasoline use. We will work hard to increase value for Bernalillo County, all while making sure that your property taxes are lowered. And we can achieve these goals together because we are better together. I know we have a lot of work ahead of us, and we are ready for the task of helping build a better Bernco. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias. God bless you. Bendiciones.
Okay, well, congratulations. How long have we been talking on the phone about all this? And meeting as well. So you as well, you've hit the ground running, and we're all looking forward to working with you. Okay, the Honorable Jacqueline Medina of the New Mexico Court of Appeals will now swear in the Deputy County Assessor, Donna Gonzales, and also accompanied by her husband, Jaime Navarro, and sons Aiden and Ivan.
Would you raise your right hand and repeat after me? I, Donna Gonzales,
I, Donna Gonzales,
having been appointed to the office of Deputy Assessor
having been appointed to the office of Deputy Assessor
in the County of Bernalillo,
in the County of Bernalillo,
State of New Mexico,
State of New Mexico,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
and faithfully
and faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties of said office
discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Deputy Assessor Gonzales. Deputy Assessor Karen Montaño is accompanied by her husband, Richard Montaño, and will be sworn in, of course, by the Honorable Jacqueline Medina.
Would you repeat after me? I, Karen Montaño,
I, Karen Montaño,
having been appointed to the office of Deputy Assessor
having been appointed to the office of Deputy Assessor
in the County of Bernalillo,
in the County of Bernalillo,
State of New Mexico,
State of New Mexico,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
and faithfully and impartially
and faithfully and impartially
discharge the duties of said office
discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Medina, and welcome Deputy Assessor Montaño. Okay, next we have the Honorable Cristy J. Carbón-Gaul, who was elected probate judge of Bernalillo County in 2018 and took office on January 1st, 2019. Judge Carbón-Gaul has practiced probate law in New Mexico for over 20 years and has been licensed as a lawyer by the New Mexico State Bar since 1997. The Honorable Joshua J. Sanchez of Bernalillo County Metropolitan Court will handle the oath of office for Judge Carbón-Gaul. And Judge, we see you. We miss you here, but we certainly understand.
Good morning, Judge. Can you hear us?
I can, Your Honor.
Is her audio?
We can't hear you very well.
Oh,
There you go.
okay. I'll sit closer to the computer. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Good morning. Would you please repeat after me? I, Cristy J. Carbón-Gaul,
I, Cristy J. Carbón-Gaul,
having been elected to the office of probate judge
having been elected to the office of probate judge
in the County of Bernalillo, State of New Mexico, do solemnly swear
in the County of Bernalillo, State of New Mexico, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
and faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office,
and faithfully and
impartially discharge
And
the
im-
duties of said office
impartially discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge Sanchez, and welcome back, Judge Carbón-Gaul. Good to see you.
Thank you. Obviously, I have COVID brain since I can't even repeat a sentence, and I apologize. I just want to say a few words, and I am really sorry I couldn't be there. When you have to take a forced break, I understand I'm supposed to look at that as a blessing, but it was a rough week to be sick when everybody else is having holiday. I appreciate everybody coming out. I just want to say a few words. I'm really excited about starting my second term. I want to echo what everyone has said earlier. It takes your entire family to support you to be in public service. And so I just want to give a couple of shout outs. Of course, I couldn't run my life without my husband, Daniel. He runs my law office with me, and also is the one that runs back and forth to the county when I can't get down there to drop off my computer or drop off things when I'm doing things from home for the county. I want to thank my children who've always been supportive of the fact that I work a lot. Quentin and Aiden, who are in graduate school and undergraduate now, and are doing their own thing, but very supportive of me and take care of me when they're home. My mom and my sister, Marilyn Eifert and Lisa Almeida, who have supported me in running for office, and my niece, Sophia and Maximoy, who I know are on here today, who wanted to make sure that they get to vote and want to vote for their aunt. So I appreciate that, even though they're too little to do so. My staff, I couldn't have done this without my staff. I came on, as we said, in 2018, when the pandemic hit. We were working from home, we were working short-staffed, and we were working at a time when a lot of people in New Mexico were passing away and we had a lot of probates. And the county and my staff absolutely went beyond the call of duty. And we've actually done more probates understaffed and during COVID when we were closed than we did in the previous years. So I do want to shout out to my staff, Veronica Ortega, Linda Henry, Victoria Baca, and Lori Frank. Couldn't do this without them. Julie Baca has been fantastic and always been available to me when I've needed her. And the staff has always, the county has always rallied around making sure we had all the resources we needed to provide an important public service that we did during a really crucial and tragic time for the United States and the world as a whole. And I also wanted to thank Enrico Gradi and Amanda Colborn for all the work that they do, because they help support me and help provide management back up for me, and I really appreciate that. One of the things that I wanted to do, because I do probate in estate planning as a lawyer, is I wanted to take that as my mandate to help train probate judges across the state. And I do that on behalf of the county in my role as probate judge, and I train the other probate judges. I also speak regularly across the state about probate and those issues, because it's an area of law that people don't really understand, but there's too much barstool advice out there about it. And so being the probate judge has given me the opportunity to just use this as an educational platform and be able to explain to people what probate means, why we do it, and when it's necessary. And I will continue to do that in the next 4 years. I think it's really important that we use our role as public servants to educate the community so that they understand what options are available for them and what the county services are that are provided to them. I want to continue to serve in the next 4 years in the same way we have, which is with empathy and compassion. We work with death and dying every day. I know a lot of the first responders, same thing. And we have to be able to provide a face to the public that says, we understand and we're going to get this done for you. And we know this is a hard time. And I think we've done that really well, and we'll continue to do that. And we couldn't do it without the support of Bernalillo County's staff and their elected officials. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And again, I wish I could be there today. Oh, and a last shout out. The county clinic, health clinic is.
It's awesome. We lost you, Judge.
Sorry. On that last note, I just was saying I'm giving a shout out to our county clinic, because without them, I would not have been here able to talk to you today. So thank you. Thanks again. Happy New Year.
Thank you. And I just noticed our Warden Jason Jones is here for our warden out at the MDC. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Okay, so next we have John Allen, who began his law enforcement career as a patrolman for the New Mexico State Police, served 19 years with the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office, and most recently was a lead instructor at the CNM Law Enforcement Academy. Alan is a second-generation law enforcement profession, following in his father's footsteps, and is the newly elected sheriff and top law enforcement official in the county. The Honorable Elaine P. Lujan from the 2nd Judicial District Court will now swear in Sheriff John Allen, who is accompanied by his wife Athena, his beautiful wife Athena, and their son Jaden.
Please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, John D. Allen,
I, John D. Allen,
having been elected to the office of sheriff
having been elected to the office of sheriff
in the county of Bernalillo,
in the county of Bernalillo,
state of New Mexico,
state of New Mexico,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the state of New Mexico,
the Constitution and laws of the state of New Mexico,
and faithfully and impartially
and faithfully and impartially
discharge the duties of said office
discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
My heart's beating so fast because I'm so excited to get to work. Thank you all so much for being here, and all the families, the elected officials, and all their supporters. This is a day of thanks, gratitude, service, and so much work to do here in Bernalillo County. All you need is a dream, and all you need is a goal that you need to activate it. And as I watch my family here in the crowd, first of all, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for bringing me into this world, and for my older brother for being here, and also the woman of my dreams, Athena Allen, and my son, Jareno. First of all, I'll start with a little life story. My career actually started when I was about 13 years old, and my brother will laugh at this. And my father and brother taught me how to fight because I was jumped when we first moved back here to the Albuquerque, New Mexico. But the lesson in that was, what do we do to serve the meek and the weak and the people who actually need protection? And that's actually to where I followed my father's footsteps to protect others. And it was so important to me to be able to serve and make sure that I honored my family, and also that anywhere that I served, whether it's the state of New Mexico and the state police or in the county of Bernalillo. And as we move on, I'm so excited because the culture that we'll build at the sheriff's office, and I saw Damian, Commissioner Baca, Commissioner Olivas, very important to work together, and not only to collaborate with the city of Albuquerque and so many others, and Warden Jones here at the Metropolitan Detention Center. Our job is to protect you, to make sure that you can live a life, productive life, and be safe in your own homes, on your streets, and to make sure that also that the men and women of the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Department are supported, have the resources, have the training, and actually have the leadership. Without speaking too much, also my executive staff, Undersheriff Johann, Jareno, Undersheriff Aaron Williamson, Major Hollie Anderson. Great people, great qualified people to move this county forward. We have a lot to do. I don't want everybody to think negatively and say it's not daunting. That's our job. But we can all do this with all of you that are in the room because you're our eyes and ears for law enforcement, and we appreciate you. And I also appreciate the voters of the County of Bernalillo for having the trust in me to make sure that I hold this office with integrity and that we move forward, protect you all. All of you have a great day and Happy New Year. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Sheriff Allen. I'm looking forward to working with you, but I feel like we've been working together for a little while, right? Yeah, and it's been great. He's hit the ground running too, and it's been a wonderful meeting with you. So next we have Undersheriff Johann, we call him JJ, so Jareno, who will be sworn in by the Honorable Elaine Lujan and is accompanied by his beautiful wife, Royale, and son, Benjamin.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Johann Jareno,
I, Johann Jareno,
having been appointed to the office of Undersheriff
have been appointed to the office of Undersheriff
in the County of Bernalillo,
in the County of Bernalillo,
State of New Mexico,
State of New Mexico,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
and faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Welcome, Undersheriff Jareno. Looking forward to continuing our work together. Undersheriff Aaron Williamson is accompanied by his wife, Bonnie, his beautiful wife, Bonnie, and son, Carson. He will also be sworn in by the Honorable Elaine Lujan.
Raise your right hand, please. Repeat after me. I, Aaron Williamson,
I, Aaron Williamson,
having been appointed to the office of Undersheriff
having been appointed to the office of Undersheriff
in the County of Bernalillo,
in the County of Bernalillo,
State of New Mexico,
State of New Mexico,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
the Constitution and laws of the State of New Mexico,
and faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office
discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Congratulations, sir.
Welcome, Undersheriff Williamson. And I'm looking forward to continuing to work with you too, so it'll be great. And now we have Major Hollie Anderson, who will be sworn in by the Honorable Elaine Lujan, and is accompanied by her husband Miles and their children Eli and Haley.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Hollie Anderson,
I, Hollie Anderson,
having been appointed to the office of Major
having been appointed to the office of Major
in the county of Bernalillo,
in the county of Bernalillo,
state of New Mexico,
state of New Mexico,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the state of New Mexico,
the Constitution and laws of the state of New Mexico,
and faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office
discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Judge Lujan, and welcome, Major Anderson. And I saw another dignitary here, our City Councilor, Tammy Feeblecorn. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Good to see you, Paul. So again, let's honor our new elected officials, and another round of applause, please. As we wrap up our ceremony today, I'd like to recognize the committee who organized this event and all our guests who came out for this on this holiday to witness this great and historic event. Really quick, can the ladies that put this together, can you just like wave, Sue? It was a lot of work. Thank you all. Julianne makes our virtual meetings and Zoom and Teams, you make it all possible. So everybody just look at Julianne. I'm just kidding. But thank you all. And again, thank you all for your time today. We appreciate it. We know it's a holiday, but we want to celebrate with you all. Again, this is a historic event. We're going to have some refreshments right out there in the lobby. So help yourselves and have a good time, and just enjoy the day, and Happy New Year. Thank you so much.